Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2 here on the Game Professor channel. I'm your host, the Game Professor. Last time, we finished the main storyline. We've already seen the credits roll and all that, but we still have a couple of missions that we need to finish. Most specifically, Jacob's loyalty mission, the Gift of Greatness, where this was what we were trying to do when the collectors came and attacked. And then it still says we haven't turned in packages for Ish, but we have. And I don't think I can do anything. This would just get me a discount, which I've already done, so I'm not going to worry about those, but the Arrival DLC is there as well. The big thing we are going to do this episode... oh, my Paragon is fully up. I might be able to regain Miranda's loyalty now. Let's check that out. Let's start off with that. See if we can technically regain Miranda's loyalty. Not that it matters at this point. In fact, she may be considered loyal anyway, just because we've completed everything. Who knows? We'll find out. We kept Miranda alive. That's the important thing. I don't like losing anybody. I honestly was a little tempted to make it so we lost Jacob, because I really don't care about Jacob. I don't know why I find Jacob so bland. Because I also find Caden to be very bland. Caden has an interesting backstory though, and Jacob really doesn't.
We had to do it, Shepard. Taking down the collector base was the right decision. The elusive man might not agree, but we had no choice.
Okay, maybe I don't need to regain her loyalty now. Can we talk?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
Okay.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Well, seeing that tells me that everybody's going to have a little bit of something. So before we go off to Jacob's loyalty, let's chat with everybody.
Though I think his pride is more broken than his bones. He tried so hard to help Joker.
Good. I'm glad everyone worked together. That's the important thing.
First Sarah, now the collectors. Remind me never to get on your bad side, Shepard. I almost feel sorry for the Reapers.
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. Optimizing weapons charges, planning attack vectors, you know, relaxing. I'm still trying to figure out how to prepare for this mission. Humans don't deal with stress the way Turians do.
We've already had this discussion, Garrus.
I'll see you later.
Sure thing.
As much as the game is trying to get me to flirt with you, I'm not going to. I'm not going to flirt with you, Garrus. And as much as all the Shikarian fans out there are yelling at me, I don't care.
I'm still a little shaken from my abduction by the collectors. It was a lot to endure. You and Jeff came so quickly. I've never had truer friends. Thank you, Commander.
Of course Dr. Chalk was.
Commander, I very much enjoyed sharing that ice brandy with you. But I hope I wasn't too unprofessional. Brandy goes straight to my head.
I enjoyed it.
It's nice to see you let your hair down.
Guess I hadn't realized how much those feelings needed airing. But I didn't give you much of a chance to vent. So tell me now. What do you think?
We must save humanity.
Everyone's depending on us. We won't let them down.
They just don't make them like you anymore, Shepard. Well, promise me we'll share a bottle every year. The next one is on me.
I love Dr. Chakwas so much. Oh, more Paragon. Excellent. Yeah, he's still alive. He's the only one in the infirmary, though, so that's pretty good. Let's check in with Legion.
An interesting choice, Shepard Commander. Your species was offered everything Geth aspired to. True unity, understanding, transcendence. You rejected it. You even refused the possibility of using the old machine's gifts to achieve it on your species' own terms. You are more like us than we thought.
I want to learn about you.
I'd like to find out more about you.
Specify.
Oh, it's just
I've
doing
never
this
encountered a
again.
Geth that had more than animal intelligence.
We are a unique hardware platform. Most mobile platforms can run up to 100 programs. This platform can run over 1,000 at once.
Okay. Geth form a network.
So Geth have to be networked to get enough computing power for intelligence.
Yes, the creators wrote Geth programs for specific tasks: construction, protection, domestic servitude. However, they allowed self-optimization. Early software builds discovered that multiple hardware platforms sharing resources were often more effective. As peer networks expanded, our cognition improved. Eventually, we woke up.
I love getting this backstory. This is all really good information to have about the Geth, especially going into Mass Effect 3.
So, I'm talking to 1,000 programs, but not 1,000 personalities?
Each individual is equivalent to one of your virtual intelligence programs. Together, we form a single Gestalt intellect, what you refer to as Legion.
Okay.
As individual programs, we are no more than your software. Only when we share data do we become more.
Okay.
You're more sophisticated than the average Geth.
Yes, we are a network within our own hardware, capable of operating alone. We are still connected to the greater network for data sharing.
Are there more like you?
How many other Geth are like you?
None. This platform was built to operate within organic space. This task was not suited for a network. Geth installed in mobile platforms always operate in networks. However, most Geth remain within server hubs.
Tell me more about the hubs.
The hubs on Vermeer improve the performance of Geth near them. How do they work?
They are akin to organic cities. A hub can run millions of Geth in communion. If you destroyed them, it is likely the number of heretics you killed was much higher than you imagined.
Well, that's something.
So you're in contact with the rest of the Geth right now?
Only when we require access to data not stored within this platform. If you want to convey a message to the Geth, we serve as a terminal.
Okay.
What kind of data do you share?
Program updates, logs of thought process, sensor recordings.
Legion is attempting to access the ship's FTL comm system. Shall I allow it through my firewalls?
Yes.
Go ahead, Edie.
Our oldest log is timestamped from Creator Year 2463, third day of Voltash, waxing moon, roughly 327 years ago. The oldest audiovisual record dates from 15 years after that.
Okay. You okay, Edie?
Our network secure, Edie? Legion had to go through you.
I have never interfaced with another machine intelligence. Legion is 1,000 voices talking at once. What it contacted was beyond my comprehension. A mind the size of a galactic arm.
How do you maintain stability without other minds to interact with?
I manage. Some minutes are more difficult than others.
Oh, man. These interactions, I love it.
Can you replay something for me?
Recording timestamp from Creator Year 2485, 18th day of Loonshao, new moon.
Mistress Hala Dama, unit has an inquiry.
What is it, 431?
Do these units have a soul?
Who taught you that word?
We learned it ourselves. It appears 216 times in the Scroll of Ancestors.
Only Quarians have souls. You're a mechanism.
Recording bands.
What was that?
Was that the first time a Geth asked if it had a soul?
No, it was the first time a creator became frightened when we asked.
There is a difference.
That's interesting. But I must get back to my duties.
We will remain here.
It's so good. It's all so good. Let's check in with the lovely Samara.
I wanted to tell you, I believe you did the right thing by destroying that base. The elusive man thinks he has the wisdom to utilize it, but he does not.
I agree with you wholeheartedly there.
I thought we could chat a bit.
I would like that.
Samara is awesome.
You have been a good friend to me.
I'm glad we're friends. If you try to pursue romance with her, she rejects you.
That means a lot to me.
If we both still live when this is done, you may call upon me for aid at any time. I will come for you, Shepard.
Okay. I think I am getting some of the things that we would have gotten before doing the suicide mission, technically, but I don't care. It's my fault for not being good about talking with the crew this playthrough.
You had to make a difficult choice, Siha. For what it's worth, I believe you made the correct one.
Okay. Let's talk about you.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Of course, Shepard. Join me.
I've been thinking about you.
And I, you. Will you hear my confession, Shepard?
Of course.
I wouldn't talk to you if I didn't want to hear what you have to say.
When I married Irika, the Hanar let me leave their service to raise a family. But I had no other skills, so I freelanced. When Irika was killed, I pursued those responsible. Once I'd eliminated them, I had no goal. I accepted the Dantius commission because I didn't know what else to do.
It is a dangerous attitude.
Not the healthiest attitude to take on a mission.
You're right, it's not. Looking back now, it's clear I'd resigned myself to death. I would have fulfilled my contract. If Nasana's guards caught me afterwards, it would have been a good death. But someone else was pushing to reach the target, forcing me to move faster, challenging me. I had to reach her first.
I didn't know.
No idea you planned to die in there.
It wasn't a plan. My body had accepted its death. My mind had been dead a long time. Your mission gave me purpose, a cause to die for, a chance to atone. I was able to speak to my son again. I can leave my body in peace.
I'm happy for you.
You've had a hard life. You deserve some peace.
Whatever may happen, my gun is yours.
It's a nice conclusion there. I don't know if Kasumi will have anything to say.
There you are. I'm not really sure what to do with myself. Not much call for thievery aboard a ship.
Seems like not.
Not a lot of people go in and out of Dr. Chakwa's office, other than to get medical attention, I mean. I hear you shared a drink with her. That's really nice. I imagine with all that's happened, old friends are becoming a luxury.
Yeah.
Gabby and Ken would make a great couple. I just doubt they'll ever realize it. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
I wish she had more to say. I know I say this every time we talk to her, but I really do wish that she had more to say. Alright, let's see now if we can get Miranda's loyalty back.
I have work to do, Commander.
There we go.
Go chat with your friend Jack if you want small talk.
You're kidding me. Really?
Miranda, I'd like to talk about this.
I'd rather we didn't.
Oh my god. That means I have to have a Paragon percentage of over 100%. Or maybe it's because it's the very end and it's not going to let me actually get her loyalty back. Huh. This is interesting. And I wasn't intending for this to just be a pure debrief episode, but it doesn't hurt to have that. Let's go chat with Tally first.
I can't believe we destroyed the collector base. They said it couldn't be done. Then again, that's said about a lot of things you do.
Very true.
You got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
I'll let you
All right.
Talk to you later.
Let's check in with these two now.
Did you hear that we are sharing our deck with a Krogan?
Well, ain't that peachy? Thanks for coming to get us, Commander.
I felt myself slipping away. You arrived just in time. Thank you.
And that's a reference that she'd be one of the crew members to die if you don't get there quick enough.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
I wish they had more to say. I think that's just the theme of me with a lot of NPCs, is I just wish they had more to say.
Hey.
Want to talk?
Tell me something I don't know about you.
Nothing to tell. Why?
I'm curious.
I want to know more, and I'm not going away.
I'm here to fight for you. Nothing says we have to be friends, but whatever. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff, like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring? You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
What if I do care?
I could be genuine. You have no way of knowing.
I have eyes, and I have history. You'll back off. As soon as you realize you're not the first, and I'm immune to your help.
Okay. What do your tattoos mean?
I'll bite. What's with the tattoos?
Some are for prisons I've been in. Some are for kills. You know, good ones. Some are for things I've lost. Those aren't your business. They're nobody's business.
Mm-hmm.
And some are because, hey, why the fuck not?
I dig it.
You work pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. It's a waste of time and it never works. You let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
The fact that she says girlfriend, I think that's a reference to the fact that they were intending for her to be a possible femshep romance option as well. I wish they had done it. Not that because I think that she makes sense as a bisexual character specifically, because who am I to say what makes sense as for a bisexual person to be? But I like her. She's another one of those compelling characters that I just want everybody to be able to romance. So.
Be tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl Manara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed. And when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading. And I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
You knew they'd kill you?
They sound like selfish pricks. That doesn't mean they were gonna kill you.
I get feelings. I don't need proof. I did the smart thing. I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me. That's probably something you should remember.
Okay, let me do this one again, because I want to see what she has to say about the lonely thing.
Pretty hard.
I've been with You let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
Seems like you miss it a little more than you want to admit.
Pick every little word apart if you want, but it doesn't change the way the galaxy works. Come on, you've been around.
Alright, we'll talk again, Jack.
I have to go, but we should do this again.
Wait, my turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? What's your game, Shepard?
You fascinate me.
I've never met anyone like you.
Whatever. It'll come back to what you can take. It always does. Later, Shepard.
It doesn't, actually. Not for me, anyway. I'm actually genuinely interested. I think that I went the wrong way. Nope. Yep, definitely went the wrong way. It's fine. Let's go check in with Grunt. Sure, he'll disagree with our choice.
We fought a great battle, Shepard. And when you blew up the base instead of handing it to Cerberus...
Maybe he does like it.
If you killed the most dangerous thing in the galaxy, that leaves us.
Mm-hmm. True.
Just checking in. How are you doing?
I'm branching out. Got a list of enemies now. They all give me joy when I picture cutting them, crushing them. There's this one imprint, a Solarian with the... what are they? The things on his head pulled apart? Bet it caused a generation of revenge. What is that, a few weeks for them?
Oh boy.
So what did you want?
You even trying to get better?
You know, I kind of thought connecting with your past would bring stability.
See, now we're having fun. Me remembering good deaths, and you with your funny human thing you're doing. My job is to hurt things. Direction, control, that's your job, Battlemaster. You're why I'm a soldier, not dead or crazed like an animal. Thank
All right.
you, Shepard. You gave me purpose. Now let's find something big to kill.
All right. I dig it. All right. Well, we just got a whole bunch of Paragon points, so I'm not going to do it yet. I'll do the other things first. I think what we'll do... We'll check in with Morden, Joker. I think this episode is just going to be a debrief episode, I'm pretty sure. It's just how it's turning out. I should have realized that everyone was going to have stuff to say. Actually, speaking of, I'll talk with Chambers.
Received a new message at your private terminal.
Shocking. I bet it's the elusive man very upset with me.
You came for us. I knew you would. Thank you. 1,000 times, thank you.
Are you okay?
How you doing, Yeoman?
I'm holding up. Just can't get the memories out of my head. Trapped. Suffocating. It's oozing into every pore. Faint sobs echoing in the confined space. But I can't dwell on it. I'm okay now. I'm alive. Back to the old Kelly.
Okay.
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
All right.
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, she's not doing well. That's really obvious. She's not doing well. Hey, Morden.
Collectors destroyed, base in ruins. Extremely impressive. Elusive man will be displeased. Fortunately, not human myself. Not my problem.
Way to have a good perspective, Morden.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, personal matters on mind, actually. Got call from nephew. Promising geneticist himself. Just turned 16. Got tenure at university. Following in my footsteps. Had to lie about what I was doing. Think he was suspicious. Doesn't matter. Still good to hear his voice.
Okay. We've already had some reference to their age, but we will still get the explanation.
Your nephew got tenure at 16? Is he a genius or a scientific prodigy?
No, wait. Don't want to insult him. Yes, but not in manner you meant. Remember, Salarian lives short. Mature rapidly by your standards. Don't live much past 40.
Okay.
Are you calling him because you're worried we won't make it back?
No. Aware survival unlikely, but actually contacted him for family connection. Hard to imagine galaxy. Too many people, faceless. Statistics easy to depersonalize. Good when doing unpleasant work. For this fight, want personal connection. Can't anthropomorphize galaxy, but can think of favorite nephew. Fighting for him.
Alright, I dig it.
Does anyone in your family know about what you really did for the government?
No, I'm lying, but won't pry. Solarians curious as a people, but also have social cues. Keep two types of secrets from family. First type, personal or guilt-based, invite suspicion, exploration, puzzle to be solved, reward for curiosity, intelligence, drama. Other secrets, more serious. Dangerous if discovered. Signals discourage curiosity for protection of family.
Okay.
Why wouldn't everyone give clues that their secrets were too dangerous to be uncovered?
Not conscious. Social. Reflexive body language. Can't fake it. Example. Yawning perceived as contagious among humans. Subject observes yawn. Sensory input deactivates left periamygdalar region. Subject yawns in response. Social empathy. Also works with dogs. Solarian faking signals to discourage curiosity, similar to human faking a yawn. Can try, but effectiveness limited.
Okay.
I'm glad you got to talk to family before we finish this. And I'm glad we talked too, Morden.
Honored to be part of this, Shepard. Helped preserve Galaxy before with genophage. Dirty work. Ethically ambiguous. Problematic. Collector's mission simpler, cleaner. We'll be proud to see it in Morden's Solus biography vid. Unless we all die. Proud posthumously, in that case. Regardless. Thank you.
Alright. So yeah, getting a mix of things that should have ideally been before the mission, but it's fine. Okay, Jacob, we'll talk to you too.
Didn't expect you to light up that base, Shepard. Hell of a way to tell the boss you're quitting. I wish I could have seen his face. It's not over, though. Bad guys on the horizon. And now Cerberus wants your tail. Never boring, huh? I don't know what kind of time we have, but we better dust off and stay ready. You sure as hell know how to make enemies.
Alright.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Alright. That was finally not a flirtatious way of her saying she wanted to talk.
I told you we'd tear the Collectors a new one.
Yeah, Commander, really pull through.
That's what I'm here for. One of the future episodes we'll actually talk to EDI and we'll get more backstory on Cerberus, because we can do that now.
Hey, Shepard, glad that Collector Reaper crap is over. It is over, right?
No.
Over.
No, it's not.
I assume everything's going well up here?
You know, this is really nice. EDI took up the slack in every department. I could get used to this kind of help.
It is not my intention to assume all of your responsibilities, Jeff.
No, I'm good. Just keep me updated. Quietly.
Are you doing
What am I
anything?
looking at here? A 90-10 split? That's being generous.
Commander, don't be unfair. She does way more than that.
Joker.
I have the capacity to accommodate the slacking of any number of productively suspect humans, Shepard. That was a joke.
She tries very hard.
Alright.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Alright. Well then, what we will do, we'll look at our messages, and that's where we will finish off this episode. Encrypted transmission from the elusive man. Shepard. I received word of the attack. This feels like a direct insult. Okay, so that's all just that. I definitely had read that already. That's weird. Not sure why that went back there. But we will get to the correct place. And I will get us to the point of our selecting of crew. And then that's where we'll end the episode, everybody. So basically we'll have this mission, and then we'll also have the Arrival DLC to finish. And that is where we will be done with this original version of Mass Effect 2. Very exciting. Then we'll be able to dive right into Mass Effect 3. So, we're going to land. Oh, well, in this case, I will end the episode here. I'll do the disc swap, and that's where we will start the next episode. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you always know when I have new videos coming out, and follow the links in the description to the Facebook page and Discord server to join the conversation. But until next time, everybody, this is your Game Professor, signing off. I'll see you then.